I'm EmmieC. I'm 30 years old. I previously, until very recently, was homeless. I have two amazing kids, and I'm going to WTC for business management.
Okay. How old are your kids?
6 and 3.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. So you're studying business management. How close are you to graduating?
I just started.
Okay. So you're thinking a couple of years maybe, or?
So far, looking at April of 2021.
Well, that's good. How many credits are you taking this semester, Emmy?
This semester, I started off with 12 and I went down to 9. I was born and raised in a drug family. I've always been around drugs. My dad went to prison when I was 6 years old. My mom died in my arms when I was 12. I had no relationships with my siblings or the rest of my family. And throughout the years, I've adopted people that I consider family. And the biggest thing for me is family doesn't have to have the word blood in it.
Mm-hmm.
I've always used drugs ever since I was a little kid, but I got really hard into my drugs and hard into my favorite drug, which is heroin, in 2013. And I screwed up my life in less than 9 months. I went from not having a criminal background, having a 5-bedroom house, to losing it all in 9 months. And as of today, I'm a felon for the possession of meth of 168 grams. And I still can't believe that.
Yeah, well, so you've had some bumps, and I appreciate you being honest about them, but you're doing some great things too. I mean, what's working for you right now?
Just staying focused on what I want in life, staying focused on my kids.
So what made this the right time to go back to school?
Just felt right.
Okay.
Beginning of the year, my probation officer had sent me to Ophelia's house to get my head back on straight again, which did help a lot. I started working again at Phases, and I'm still employed with them.
Nice.
And I just figured it was just time to do what I needed to do.
So I want to get a little picture, because if folks are going to get to know you. So you are going to school full time.
Yep.
You're working how many jobs?
I have a government, like a regular job.
Yep.
Working anywhere between 20 and 30 hours a week. And where I'm staying at, they have asked me just recently to start painting their rooms for them.
Okay.
To help pay my rent.
Yeah, I say some of the Project Proven people we both know. Jess told me that you were doing that, so that's a way that you can afford to be there.
Yep.
Because how long ago did you move in there?
Last month.
Okay, and before that, why don't you tell folks where you were living?
I was living on the streets, in garages, underneath bridges, on a bike, in the rain, in the snow, in the sleet, and it all. I've been homeless since 2009, when I first originally became homeless.
Wow.
A month and a half after I graduated TC the first time.
So what'd you graduate with the first time?
Food production specialist.
Okay, I'd forgotten that part. So you're on the streets basically for 9 years?
Yep.
Pretty much permanently? I mean, you were...
Basically my whole life.
Okay.
With the type of family I grew up with, my mom was a drunk. My mom didn't care about us. We used to steal my mom's car. As a kid, I was drinking and using drugs at probably the youngest, 6.
Okay. So you're really good at telling me all the bad stuff about you.
Because I'm still...
I know, but I'm thinking, like, when I got to know you a little bit, like I just can't believe what you do, right? Is it hard for you to hear people kind of admire what you're doing?
Yes. And it's hard for myself to even speak the positive for myself.
Yeah, because it's really... But that's what, so you came back to school while you didn't have a place to live yet, right? And I know you said you brought your partner along with you today, and that's good. So you got somebody in your life that cares about you, and that's important.
He has helped me major.
Good.
Major.
Good.
I'm so pleased with him.
Yeah. So so you got into some housing a month ago. I mean, so I just think it's really brave to go back to school when you're not even sure where you're living. What would you want to tell people about that? Why is it worth trying to go back to school in that situation, or how do you make it work?
Um, I decided to come back to school because I was thinking of my mom, and there is one movie that I used to watch with my mom all the time, and it's called Homeless to Harvard.
Oh, I know that movie. Yeah.
Yeah, this is my Homeless to Harvard.
Oh, that's really cool. Because so, I know you said like when you're a kid things were tough, but you're smart, right? Anybody talks to you for 5 minutes knows you're smart.
I've been an A honor student my whole life.
I say, so you did good in school?
I was, yeah. I played all sorts of sports. I got a plaque in history class for writing a paper to somewhere in lacrosse, and me and somebody else in Bangor received the first and second place.
That's awesome.
And
hey, so speaking of writing and getting famous, why don't you tell folks what'd you do Monday night?
Monday night, I went to a book signing for the publication of my first poem called I Am.
If you were able, so if this was your chance to tell the folks here at Western, what you need for you to do well here, what do you want them to know? What could make your life
there's really
simpler?
nothing that TC can put in front of me and where I'm going to succeed. It's all on myself and the drive and the commitment that I want to make with myself to finish this, what I'm going down, the adventure that I'm going down. Because Western already provides resources. They provide support through support classes. They have the library with the written comms. They have the writing lab online. So they offer so much already.
Could we be doing more for kind of what I would call, and you can tell me no if I'm wrong, basic needs, like making sure people, it's hard to learn if you're hungry, it's hard to learn if you don't know where you're going to sleep at night.
Please don't ever give up on the snack bowl.
Oh, I know you like that. That's how we connect was over the snack bowl. It's well, I think it's because I do remember you telling me. Now, was that a true story?
Yes.
You were eating one day a week till we
Yes.
started putting some food out in the apartment, and we think that's a big deal. It's not. We just think it's hospitality, right? We're supposed to be. Well, I have just a lot of respect for students like you, including you. That you go, I would have trouble doing what you're doing, but so tell us, what's the big dream? So you get through school, and then where are you headed?
All right, I'm in the business management program because ever since I was a little kid, my family, I used to wake up with my mom, go to the bakery, a family-owned bakery, and I love the smell of it. I love being in there, and I dreamt about it throughout life, and that's what I want to do. That's where I want my kids to grow.
Cool. So
to see what you can make something out of flour and make it so magical and
neat. So that's probably back when you did food production. You were thinking, so this has been a long time dream.